The game is called Pizza Kid. Let me show you this. Looks sick, dude. Looks sick, dude. Pizza Kid. Pizza. The animation is very slick. Entirely so. Well, the 90s era beat-em-up game menu? Yes. Pizza Kid is still in active development, so don't judge it too harshly. Let's go to the street, dude. Yeah, let him wub in that. Feels nice. In the year 22XX, God, I miss that. The world lies in ruin, a stark reminder of the devastation wrought by the Santos Corp's ambition. Once hailed as pioneers of the future, their attempt to resurrect extinct species and end world hunger after the Grand Pandemia unleashed a catastrophe, mutating life into monstrous abominations. In the decaying city of Philadelphia, where Angela's world-famous pizzeria endures, the streets are overrun by horrors born of mankind's overreach. Survival now belongs to the strong, or the few brave enough to confront this new, nightmarish reality. Yeah, it's when Ariana Grande takes over. That's Grand Pandemia. It's true. Amidst this darkness, a young mystical arts hero battles to save Earth and protect the universe from an egomaniacal mega-villain. Pizza Kid. Philadelphia. I love the Philadelphia. It's very funny. Pizza shop. Black Rose. Kid. The city's falling apart faster than mud sheds bolts. We need to find him and figure out what Santos did with Mom and Dad. Say less, sis. Mud's tougher than titanium, and so are we. Want to protect your neck? Kiddo, hold RB to see what happens. Alright. If you time it right, something extra might happen. Try it. Alright. Alright. I like how he's got, like, the super neck posture. I have that, too. As a shrimp man. Yeah. Okay, so we get a guard. We can do a parry, it looks like. It looks like there's a short one. Interesting. We're timed. Oh, it feels good. That won't blow up, right? Soda. What? What? Okay, I guess I can't punch this. Can we run? Can't run. Can I eat that? Okay, press down. There we go. I like that. The combo system feels really good. Yeah, double dragon. Yeah. Very much so. And look at the graphics coming off of them, too. They release so much juice. Oh, you can run with double tap? Thank you. I really like the, like, slam that you do as well. When you leave that. What? Ah! It's living dough. I love that combo feeling. I guess the last way that I felt like a beat 'em up. I'm trying to remember the last time that I got like super into beat 'em up. I think it was when I was a kid. Yeah. Oh, I can punch him. Get him. Alright, let's see. I need to go into the training room to, like, learn about the combos that are available. Yeah, knee him in the face. Sick. That feels really good. Oh, yeah. This is the way. Anytime you have a game with fighting mechanics, you need to be able to punch a car. If I can't punch a car, it's not a fighting game, dude. That's how I feel about it. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. 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 What do you got there, dude? Cool Rubik's Cube, love that. Another day, another batch of punks to smash. Ready to show him who's boss, kid? Ever tried launching enemies? Crouch and hit Y. I've already done this. Feels good. That'll send him flying. Whatever's behind that door doesn't sound happy. Maybe you should knock first. Oh, burger. Delicious. Automatons. Ah! Rude. Oh. No. Got it. Oh, missed him. Ah. What is that? Okay, so we do have moves. Try it again. I'm getting stuck inside of his model. Sir? He backs up so much. Sir? Lol, wait. Cheesed. This dude has a lot of HP. Got him parried that time. Okay, so you can parry. Whoa. Is that dangerous? Is that bad? What is that? Alright. Alright. Monster has a lot of HP. Yeah, a lot of HP. Also, it looks like we can do a bunch of different combos. I need to play around with the abilities. Yeah. Still a work in progress? That's fair. No, that's totally fine, dude. I love the art in this, by the way. I want to go to the training room and try it out, because that was cool. Oh, look at this. Punching isopods. I'm gonna be honest, I feel kind of bad punching the isopods. What? I feel a little bit bad. Oh god, it laid another one. Yeah, I'm bullying them. I mean, if you're not gonna bully them, who is? There we go. I need a Neo Geo controller for this. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Skill shot machine. Okay, so you just have to land it in the green. Oh wait, no you don't. You have to land it in the green and you have to be in the right spot. That's so weird. Oh no. That's a really cool way to do this minigame, dude. Now I understand it. I don't think I've had one do that before. We have to, like, match both. That's really cool. That's a really cool minigame. Oh, that was neat. I really like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's on fire. I dig that. That's a cool minigame. Yeah. Yeah, Kobe. Let's see. Oh. Ugh. It's such a useful ability. Yoink! Oh my god, I ate the cat. Oh god, I ate him. I ate him, shit. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to eat him. Hello. Uncle Renaissance? You still kicking down here with those rusty old joints? Rusty, huh? These joints could still take down a tank, kiddo. What's your excuse? Just making sure you're not falling apart. You know, I've got some WD-40 if you need it. Wow, what a dick. Kid, the medallion's power isn't for show. When you're ready, press YB and let the lion's thing roar. What does it do? They're barking up ahead. Okay, that's kind of sick. We have grabs? That's interesting. Dude, that's actually really rad. What happened to his hair? It became amazing. Squish them. Squish them. Yeah, it's a beat 'em up, dude. And it's a fun beat 'em up, too. I really like the animation. Like, really do. I'm interested to know, like... I want to know more about the development process for this, because it's quite good. I want to know how long they've been working on it. The general idea for this. If they have co-op. So many questions. Ah! Squish him. Yeah, definitely wishlisted. Yeah, same. I can't remember the last time I played a true beat-em-up either. Is that a rabbit? I ate a rabbit. Not even sorry. Like, I can't remember the last time I played a true beat-em-up. Yeah. Definitely be supporting the Kickstarter next week. Looks killer. They have a Kickstarter coming out next week. Oh. Philadelphia 2-4. Mud, I'm coming for you, buddy. Hi. Are you just like... What are you doing, man? No? Okay, well... Oh, okay, I see now. I understand. Oh, God. There we go. Very cool. What's up, dude? No one messes with mud. Time to show them why you don't separate a dog from his boy. His name is Scrab, dude. Do you think you can save your precious pet? Enjoy this farewell gift, little hero. Looks like it's time for me to escargot. Hope you're ready for a shell of a fight. Aw, crap, shell of a fight. Oh, dude. Why can I not get this now? Okay, we just failing like a shitload now? Alright. Whatever, man. For some reason, I can't get it now. I might have been pulling back too far. This is why I need my Neo Geo, dude. Like, I need a Neo Geo pad so I can actually get my combos right. It feels bad. It uses your health? Oh, is that what it is? So I couldn't do it because my health was low? I didn't even realize. What are you doing, game? There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. A stamina bar is under your health for your ultimate, but I didn't realize that the Megaton Punch was actually using my HP. Oh! Ew. Alright. Wait. Where is his dudes? There we go. Dog. Hell yeah. Feels good. Yeah, Robo Dog Meat. Run, 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 run. Your game is cool. Your game is cool. I think this is quite fun. The animation is stellar. The combo's really good. Let's go and try out the training room and play around with that. Quite a big team, too. Yeah, I really dig this. I actually really did dig this, dude. It's rare to see a beat 'em up as well. Like, I'm super interested. I can't wait to talk to you about all this. I wanna try out the training room to see kind of what combos exist in there. And how different stuff works and feels. Wishlist of this looks awesome. I agree. Alright, training room. So it does use health. It uses health when you're at a bar. And now I can't do it. That's interesting. Alright. That's what I was wondering, is like I didn't know what it was doing. So if you're out of Super Bar, you can spend your health to do it, which is kind of a neat touch. Do we have evade is in there, good. Light punch, heavy punch, kick guard. Run is double tap, crouch, walk. Stamina. Special attack. Diamond Slicer while airborne. Shadow Dancer, uppercut, Diamond Slicer. Alright, let's try that. That headbutt. So you have that, which is like a uppercut, and then the headbutt. Which is a really good dodge, actually. That's quite cool. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, neat. Alright. Special moves. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like... The Megaton Punch was quite funny. But, because it looks like both left and right. But Megaton Punch is just your... I can't do it now. But it is a, the loop. The quarter circle. Easy peasy. No, that feels really good, man. That feels really good. Diamond Slicer is cool. Yeah, that's red. Yeah, that's really clears a long way. Neat. Yeah, no, it's red. Diamond Slice uses stamina purple. Does it? Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. And so does the uppercut. Neat. Oh, that's cool. Title screen. Let's grab the devs, dude. Let's go talk about that. Is there evade baked in? Yeah, you can actually do evade as well. I'm really interested to understand, like... Oh, we'll talk about it. I think this is really cool. I think this is really cool, actually. Because the animation of this is really pristine. Hello.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? All right, so, if you'd like to introduce yourself, let chat know who you are and what you're working on, man.
My name is Colin.
From, nice to meet you.
How you doing? Yeah, working on Pizza Kid. The 2D sci-fi beat 'em up. It's a work in progress, obviously.
No, it's definitely the finished full game. Right?
Several years in development, so.
Hell yeah! How long you been working on it?
Yeah. We started post-COVID, so right after, I want to say 2019 to 2020, somewhere around there. I started with a prototype.
Nice.
One of my old classmates from school, and we were in a UX UI class together, and had a few ideas for a game, and we just kind of like, sketched some ideas out. It was pretty rough in its early development, so obviously, it's just been kind of off and on, I guess you could say, because the project is self-funded, sort of a collaborative effort between myself and a good friend. We started, kind of funding it and working on it bit by bit, day by day. So
that's awesome,
yeah,
man. Are you guys all full time on it now, or are you still doing day job stuff?
No, actually not at all. So I'm like a dev dad, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that's like 5 jobs right there. Jesus.
Got kids. Yeah, we got kids, and I work a full-time job as a designer and a print specialist. So I do wide format printing and signage and media printing and all that cool stuff. So,
well, nice. That's cool.
Yeah. So I work on the game when I have time. So we sort of do, a few hours here, a few hours there, and mainly I am like the director, the orchestrator of this project, the mastermind behind it all. So I mean,
that's cool.
There's many people that help us with it. A lot of freelancers, a lot of pixel artists from Twitter, people around the globe, and our developers are based in California. So there's some local guys in there, and our team spans across the globe, and we have people in Japan, Indonesia, in Colombia, and Brazil, and all over, Chile. So
what would you say is the most
cool.
difficult aspect of developing a game in that way? Because having a massive global team like that, it's got to come with some difficulties of some kind. Like
it does. Thankfully, we have Discord. Discord is a godsend because I can actually communicate with my team in real time, no matter where they are in the globe. Obviously, time is a factor, so we're sort of all over the place as far as, I could talk to somebody in Japan at 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And luckily, fortunately for them, for me, actually, I'm a night owl, they're a night owl. So we kind of work morning, night, doesn't matter. I try to be as available as possible. So that helps. But I can communicate with them on my phone, which is nice, and just send assets through Discord or Google Drive, and make real-time updates and such. And then we've been building the demo for, I think, a year. I would say a little over a year and a half is the newer demo. If you research Pizza Kid, you could see the game in its earlier creation where it was very rough. Had a totally different aesthetic also.
Let me see if I can find the images.
Yeah, it was completely different. It was more, I guess you could say, it was like high resolution pixel art.
Yeah.
So I went through my team, I guess.
I think I've got a picture here. Let me know if this is this actually game art? Let me grab that. Is that?
Let me see.
It's a bunch of stream.
Okay, yeah. So that art that you're seeing there is the older art, obviously.
Okay.
So,
that looks, I mean, it looks sick then and it looks sick now.
It's still cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So I still work with some of the artists from the original prototype. And then now I work with new artists. What's crazy is we worked in a much higher resolution originally. So now we work in 640 by 360 pixel by pixel resolution.
I can understand
in order
why for
to that. So we wanted to make the game compatible with Nintendo Switch. However,
and it's also 1 to 2 and 1 to 3 with 1080. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be honest, this is my first game.
Okay.
So,
that's fair.
So
how you feeling, by the way? You feeling excited about it? You terrified?
Oh, yeah, I'm terrified, excited, lack of sleep, from last night from the we had family over. It's the holidays, I'm kind of wearing myself out here. So, but yeah, man, it's great.
Dude,
overall,
I want to be clear. I think your game looks cool as shit. and
Thank you.
I miss playing beat 'em ups. There's like precious few of them out there right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
feels
there's
good,
a-
man.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little rough around the edges in certain areas, and obviously that's why we have the play test. We're actually having a Kickstarter. The campaign
looking at
launches next Tuesday.
Yeah, I've got it.
So
Up.
January 6th. Yeah. That's going to help us in a huge way. So if we can get the support of, people who appreciate indies and,
Yeah.
want to see something sort of unique in a very crowded space. It's
So
not
with
easy,
this,
and
with this, are you planning to go full time onto this, like, or hire more people? Like, what is the goal of your Kickstarter?
the goal is for sure expanding the development team a bit.
Cool.
Definitely going more hours per day. Ramping up asset creation. So the team that I've assembled of animators, pixel artists, they currently are just doing, week to week, task by task. So I'd like to put them on, full-time schedule if possible,
That's awesome.
and get things kind of ramped up in the next year. And I think we can knock it out pretty quickly. Roughly 12 to 16 months
Yeah.
is like our time frame for development. And the goal is basically to release a sort of base game of 6 to 7 levels,
Mm-hmm.
and then expand from there. The nice thing is we have the core game done for the most part. The engine is built. We work in Unity, so we
So you
can
got all
continue to expand the game.
Yeah, you got all your good buckets in place. I mean, it feels good.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
That's always the toughest thing, especially in
That
a
was
beat 'em
huge
up.
for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
The combat engine.
That's one of the hardest things, man, is making sure that combos feel right, doesn't feel sticky. Like it feels
Right.
like you can animation cancel out and move and stuff. And like I was just getting the hang of
Exactly.
it playing around in there, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. You got animation cancels, you got dives,
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
abilities,
so-
and it feels right.
The cool thing is too, like the guys that are working with us are, experienced in fighting games. So
Yeah.
they've worked on Skullgirls and
Cool.
Slave Zero X, some other indies, and they're big fighting game guys. So with the combination of beat 'em up, 2D side scroll, fighting game sort of motion inputs, that kind of thing, I think we've kind of created an original combat engine. So I'd like to see how far we can take it, and we just have a number of influences in the game, as you can probably see.
Yeah.
Comic Zone is a big influence for us, which is an old Sega Genesis Mega Drive game. Final Fight, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3.
So with that amount of interest in fighting games on this, what made you want to build a beat 'em up instead of a traditional fighting game?
I wanted a game that was fun for one player to just kind of go through, and just go one-on-one with like waves of enemies.
Yeah.
I always thought, like, how cool would it be if Street Fighter 3 had a beat 'em up mode? Not many games had that when I first started. There are a handful of games that are out there that are 2D. I know Arc System Works had a game for Guilty Gear,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I'm from the '90s era, so I used to collect Sega Saturn games.
Hell yeah.
PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast. I grew up in the arcades, so I experienced a lot of that.
Man
Comic
lost a lot
books
of
are
quarters.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, big time. Quarter munchers.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
yeah, we're just looking to expand on the genre.
Yeah.
See,
No, I think
see where it takes us.
So with that in mind, what do you think that Pizza Kid does uniquely that does expand on the genre?
I mean, for sure, the aesthetic was a big thing for us.
Mhm.
Like a high quality, high animation quality, darker aesthetic, darker tone. My kids personally, they love science fiction and horror. Like Stranger Things is a big influence for us. Just that gritty, darker style.
Yeah. Body horror.
So
you got like a lot
Yeah.
of lot of good body horror in it. I thought that
Yeah,
was
we
quite
used-
cool. Yeah.
yeah, we used a lot of I mean, again, 90s anime is a big influence for me. I've said that before in other interviews. 90s anime is a huge inspiration for me, which is a much darker, aesthetic, a lot of deep black shadows,
Yeah.
which actually it kind of pushes the characters into the forefront. The stage design is pretty complex, so we have a lot of detail going on. There's no animation in the backgrounds yet. That's sort of that'll probably be the last 15% of the game development. We'll start to bring in some more animated backgrounds and such. And
that sounds awesome, man. Because like
yeah,
I do agree. The backgrounds are they're either muted or a lot darker, and it made it so that the characters pop. There was never a time where I felt like, oh, I didn't see that guy out of my peripheral vision or something ridiculous, right? Like, and I've had that in other games. You're like, oh, he kind of blends in. All right. But like this, none of that. They pop entirely.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah,
So,
we go for we push atmospheric perspective a lot. So there's like that sort of muted background, like as you said, as you go deeper into the space. Yeah, it's really important to like put the main characters on a stage. I thought very much like a Broadway show, like how the stages are lit.
Yeah.
That's super important. And the pixel artists that we work with are just super talented. I mean, everything you see is a result of their unbelievable skill and talent.
It's wild, dude. Like I love the detailing and all of this stuff. It looks really, really nice. Like just the grime and the kind of greebles on everything too. Like you see all the little bits and bobs all over all of this. It looks great.
Yeah.
It looks really, really good. Like I'm a sucker for that entirely. So like I love me some greebles, no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
And then just like
the details.
Yeah, you've got like all the
important.
Little environmental storytelling here with this boss covered in blood, and then there's blood on the wall, and he's got the slashes there, and it matches up with his claws. Like it's great, dude. Super good.
Visual narrative is like huge. Like wondering what's going on. I want to sort of pique people's curiosity with the characters, what's going on. Like there's a lot of story in this game that we haven't really unveiled yet. Just haven't had the ability to do so.
Sure.
So we're working on a comic book series also, which kind of helps to sell the game, but also tell the story of the characters in depth. So
you doing it as a webcomic or a physical?
We have, I guess you could say it's on our Discord. So we do have a comic channel. I hired the same artist that works on some of our key art. She's a manga artist, so she is working on a 48-page comic or manga, which will basically be a reward tier in our Kickstarter.
Dude, you're gonna print a book? Oh man.
Yeah, print a physical book. Yeah, absolutely.
That is terrifying, dude. Like I've looked into that before because we wanted to do an art book and we're doing it as a PDF first, and then like eventually printing it. And I was like, dude, printing it sucks.
Yeah. Well,
so
luckily
scary.
for me, I'm a designer and I've made books before, believe it or not.
That's wild.
I've made some really, really wild art books, and I've designed, we actually printed books. We went to PAX East for the last few years, and we printed pitch books, like physical pitch books, and we handed them out to publishers to show them the game and explain the scope of the game, the development team and all that. So that was like physical, tangible things are very important for us as designers and creators. Like I want to be able to give people more than just a digital game. So
fair.
We're going all the way.
That's cool as hell, man. Like that's really cool as hell. To be real with you, a lot of times indies are like, I made the game. That's all we got, right? And you've gone like, I want to do physical stuff. I want to do a comic book. I want to do merch on top of it. Like that's rad. And
I want to build. I want to build off of it for sure.
Yeah, it's difficult to do all that shit. So if you can pull that off, that's cool as hell.
We hope so,
you guys
man.
win some awards. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, this is sick.
We'll be at Super Mag Fest in Maryland, January 8th.
That's awesome.
We also have a booth there.
Cool.
And then we just did Mix Showcase last few months, and Too Many Games. We were there in June. We were nominated for 3 awards. We won 2 of the 3, which was awesome. First time.
Huge.
Yeah, that's super exciting.
How do you feel about going to conventions as an indie dev? By the way, because like I had a very good experience doing it before. I loved it, but like I'm interested. What happened with you?
We had a great experience. I mean, so our campaign manager Mike Strollart is from Below the Stone, and
Oh,
he
hey.
was one of like our volunteer, sort of like guided us through the whole process of exhibiting your game. It was all new to us or whatever. So yeah, it's a pretty wild experience. I mean, you meet a lot of different people. You see like kids, who are like 5 years old coming up to play your game, and then their dad comes along, and now the dad and the son are playing the game together. So you got 5-year-olds playing, you got 45-year-old guys playing. It's like, it's really cool to like play test in person and get that like live feedback, see people's frustrations or their excitement all in one space. But it's definitely a lot to prepare for. That's probably the biggest challenge is, planning your space and figuring out how you're going to exhibit, what to include, what to bring. And I think the more you do them, the more comfortable you get. It's kind of like interviewing. I don't do many interviews, so
it's okay. Even if you're uncomfortable, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
just imagine that
chilling.
nobody knows that you're not wearing pants, because they don't. They have no idea. No clue.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, dude, I think what you guys are making is pretty cool, man. Like I really love the detailing in the art. I think that the fighting game part of it feels really nice to me. Like I haven't played fighting games in ages, but I haven't touched a beat 'em up in a long time. And even just kind of discovering the abilities before looking at the tutorial stuff felt really natural. Like it kind of aligned with the way that it felt for like previous games. Dude, I'm gonna be real. The last fighting game I played was like Samurai Showdown. Like long time ago. Like I'm an old.
That's a great game.
Yeah, it's an awesome
Amazing
game, dude. It's
amazing
super
game,
good.
yeah.
But like,
one of my
that's why I was like,
favorites,
dude, I gotta get my pad out if I'm playing this. It's like,
get your 4-button pad.
I know it feels weird. It feels weird to be on a controller with that, but no, it's This is cool. I think you made something.
It's cool
really
I like that you just kind of went in just blindly and just kind of messed around. So that's cool.
I always like to do that because like it's one of those things where it's like it's hard to reveal, I guess, weirdness for the player unless you have somebody who's never touched it before.
Exactly.
And then they just dive into it. And like, so I try to stay away from all the tutorial shit in the beginning and then just like try it,
Yeah, that's cool. It's like blind discovery.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, what the hell did I just do? We get that a lot. People are like, they throw out a special attack and they're like, what did I just do? I have no idea what I did. And they think the game's broken. So they either complain about it or they just say, it's whatever. They're like, I don't know what's going on. But we do have tutorial, planned for it. I don't like to handhold so much, I think.
Good.
For me personally, I feel like a lot of developers have dumbed gaming down a bit too much, where it's
Agreed.
like, press this button to jump, press this button to climb a wall. It's like, I think it's not really necessary if you just let the player kind of go off and have fun with it. Because I want to maintain that level of fun in a game. Yeah. I think if you invest enough time in it, you will discover that fun aspect, and the challenge will come along the way. So I mean, obviously I can make the game more difficult,
Yeah.
But it's hard to make games fun unless they're inherently designed that way. So yeah.
No, I super agree. I think it's one of the most difficult things is because fun's subjective. You never know. So what you could find to be fun, someone else hates it. That's
exactly.
It's such
you
a
can't
difficult
please everybody.
thing. Yeah, you can't. I do think it's kind of funny though, because we had a discussion about game difficulty the other day of like what is too difficult, and I agree with you. I do think that games have dumbed down difficulty a lot of the times now, and the meme that we had was hard mode is actually medium, medium's actually easy, and easy is actually game journalist mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's just like, dude, like so like, usually, we'll just pop it to the highest difficulty, and we played a game the other day that No, that's not it at all. Like, hard was actually hard. It kicked my ass. And I was like, whoa, finally.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I felt really good. Yeah.
Have you ever played Sekiro?
Yeah. Yeah, I played Sekiro before.
Okay. Yeah, Sekiro's a great game. One of the hardest,
it's
OG From Software type games,
From Software makes insane shit, though. Like,
yeah, they're wild.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I am actually kind of interested too. Like you've got 10,000 wish lists now. I can see that. Is it still at 10,000? Like, what have you gotten to?
Well, we've gotten at 12,260 or so. So we're hoping to get that number up, way up.
You doing Next Fest, or are you too far out from Next Fest? like for next
So,
Fest?
oh man, I have royally screwed that up. I applied for Next Fest too early, too soon, and you only get a one-shot deal with them. So we did it like 2 months after our prototype launched and kind of burned through
Oh,
it. So
that's
yeah, I
okay
missed
though.
my mark. Yeah,
When,
but we do this. We did Scream Fest, which is
that's
the
cool.
Scream 4. So we get to
Yeah,
do that every year because our game is like sort of sci-fi horror themed. We
yeah,
qualify for the Halloween event, so that's pretty cool.
that is cool.
But what else? The trailer, yeah, the newest trailer for our Kickstarter just launched last week, and that did really well. I had 22,000 views, and I only had like 290 subscribers on our channel.
That's
So it was
big,
like,
dude.
wow, yeah,
Yeah,
it was wild.
no, that's
Yeah,
super big. That
so
means it's resonating with a lot of
yeah,
other people. That's great.
yeah, it means
Like,
people are intrigued by it a bit.
that's how. Yeah, no, that's
I'm
freaking
just
awesome,
wanting to
dude.
make something cool, something cool.
Well, you are, so mission accomplished.
Thank
Well
you,
done.
thank
You
you.
know.
Yeah, thanks.
So I got
Yeah,
I got a hard question for you. You ready for
sure.
a
Try it.
mean
Yes.
question? We ask this for every
Uh-oh.
dev, and it's always
Okay.
always interesting. What do you think your game does the worst? I want you to call your baby ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think the right now, I think the enemies are still struggling a bit. Well, I would say the bosses, the boss encounters are pretty ugly.
You mean like they don't feel good? Like what? In what way?
The attacks from like the attacks that the bosses are dishing out to the player, they need more strategy. The planning that I had set in place is not quite fleshed out, let's just say.
Fair.
Like I have a whole layout for the bosses and how the encounters should feel. So a bit more strategy as far as like how the bosses will react and respond to the player.
Yeah.
So that's kind of ugly right now. There's some ugly UI UX elements that I want to improve the gauges. Yeah, there's a few things.
With that in mind, how are you going to approach that? Like, what do you want to change for your boss fights?
I want to make them more distinct, like more satisfying, I guess you could say. Yeah. So like I want the player to feel like, oh, that was fun. Again, the fun factor. I want people to have fun fighting the bosses. So we're gonna go back in. Again, with limited funding, it's very difficult with a small
It is.
team. Our team seems bigger than it actually is because I work with so many freelancers. But we're actually like the core team is really only like 3 or 4 people.
Yep.
And we all have full-time jobs, so we're all kind of going at it like bit by bit. So yeah, I just want to make more satisfying boss fights. So I guess what's that? You guys call it a boss rush game? In a
Yeah,
sense?
boss rushes. Like Fury,
yeah.
spelled F-U-R-I.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
great
exactly.
boss rush. That's a great
So
one.
I'll just probably
Yeah.
just focus on that. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I do feel the first boss felt really cool mechanically. Felt a little bit long, but
Yeah,
that may also
long-
be because I don't know the controls very well at that point.
Right. Yeah.
So I wasn't doing combos
Yeah.
very effectively. But that fight was
Okay.
cool because it was like there
Okay.
was a lot of moves that he had. He had a lot of mobility. It was very clear what he was doing. He had good animation tells for it. And like you can kind of play around with the fight and kind of learn stuff through it. And like I got through it and I felt good about it. Like I felt accomplished.
cool.
It did feel a
That's
little
good to
long,
know.
but I felt accomplished, right? The second one with the like dog and the ooze and there was that crab man, I deleted him instantly, so I don't know how to feel about
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Because I used my ult
Yeah,
and just like ran into him and he died and I was like, all right, well,
Yeah.
bye. You know? So,
Yeah, his health. I think his health is probably set too low, or
Fair.
we have to rebalance a lot of the super attacks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of balancing going on there.
Yeah. I did think
Yeah.
that the first boss was really cool, mostly because we had so much space to fight. Like he was
Yeah.
dodging, he was blocking, he was like doing
Yeah.
dive attacks and shit. I thought that was rad. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think you guys are doing a cool job. And if that's your
Thank
kind
you.
of vision to add more of that, like more juice to
Oh,
the
absolutely.
bosses, like
Absolutely.
that feels good. Feels really good.
Yeah, we have a number of attacks that we haven't even put in the game for the bosses and animations, and you
Yeah.
know, there's like segue animation and stuff and entrance animations. It's the whole purpose of the Kickstarter, you know. When you see games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge or Absalom, which is a recent hit, I mean, those guys are dumping millions of dollars into these games, and we're just a small indie. So,
Yep.
our resources pale in comparison. So it's not easy, but
Yeah.
somehow we're doing it.
Yep, you're doing it. And
We're
looks
doing
cool as
it. I have
shit.
a very focused, like detail-oriented mind. So I know exactly what I want to do and how to get the most out of everybody that I work with. Like I'm trying to pull the best out of everybody. So
Yeah, 100%.
that is the goal. Yeah, thanks.
I do.
I'm just glad to be on the show, man.
No, dude,
This is great.
Yeah, hell yeah. No,
This is
really
a last minute opportunity for us.
I know, dude. Like we still had the
right
other
in.
game. We still had the other game in the time slot on the sheet. And I was like, wait a minute. That's why we screwed up the game in the beginning. I was like, that's the wrong game.
You know what's crazy is Shade Protocol, man. Those guys, Kendall, wow. Gotta give him a shout out. Thank you for he kind of nudged us, was like, hey, you got to check this, Indiecember out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We reached out again. And
Shade Protocol,
all the guys,
bitchin', dude. That's such a cool
Shade
game.
Protocol is a great game. Yeah, we also follow them, check their progress and stuff. But
yeah, we'll be taking all these and turning them into videos too. We've got a whole bunch of them out, but like, it's a lot.
Cool.
It's
it
like
is.
The next 90 days of videos, kind of a thing. You know?
You guys have a ton of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
We learned a lot doing this, though, man. Like we learned a ton.
Love what you guys are doing. Yeah, this is great.
I'm actually so excited about it today because I got a domain. The domain shows up as nothing right now, but
nothing.com. That's great.
No, it's you're gonna love this. It is show.games. That's the domain, dude. Which is
sick.
Crazy. So when we're gonna do this like every 6 months, we'll do it in June as well, and then June and December every time. We'll do 2 of them a year, and then I'm just gonna put all the games up there. So we'll have it all ordered by like what year, like was it Indiecember or Indiesummer, right? I just gotta do that. I think it's kind of cool.
Like
it's a cool way to do it.
That's very cool.
Just throw it all up there, and I think it'd be a lot of fun because like.
Yeah, I love that you guys are giving voices to like smaller indie spaces, like us, like indie devs that are struggling to get our name out or get our game in front of people's eyes.
Yeah, because like
it's so difficult.
Like I was doing the publishing stuff earlier this last year, right? And I was working with Ludwig and them, and I got to see a bunch of stuff from the publishing side, things that I already knew about, like dealing with localization, pricing, localization, stuff like that. And I realized I was like, there's so many indies that even we engage with that were like, we couldn't make that work financially. Like there's no way to do it where like you can even work with them to help them. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way to do this shit. And then it's like, why don't we just do a game show?
There you go.
And just have them pay nothing, right? Like that works, and we all get to have a blast and get to see cool games.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it just
the platform.
Yeah, it's worked out really well, and I'm happy about it. I think that it's turned out nice, and like
you're
people
doing
have
an
been digging
amazing
it.
job.
By the way, speaking of that, go wishlist the game. Go wishlist it. Do it. Let me get this.
Please, and make sure you guys check out our Kickstarter January 6th.
I linked that out to him as well. Yeah.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
If you wishlist the game, it costs you nothing, and it helps Steam to show their game off to other people. Oh, speaking of that, are you guys going to launch into early access, or are you going to launch like full game? How are you feeling about that?
We'll probably do early access, give people 6 levels right off the bat.
Cool.
It's all going to depend on that Kickstarter, man, how it goes financially.
Fair.
But yeah, we're not too far out. I think we have about 3 levels in the works right now, in addition to the 2 that we have. So
yeah, because you said you used your Next Fest slot. So like when you do early access, when you leave early access, they put you on front page for like 1.5 million views.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, it counts as games get visibility rounds. I don't know if you've seen that feature before. If you're not,
no, I haven't.
So you get 5 of them as a Steam game, and that lets you go on front page for 1 million views, but you only ever get 5. But when you leave early access, they give you effectively a 6th at the time you leave early access. So it's
interesting.
Like it's really good. Like it's definitely a positive thing.
It's like a bonus, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus. And to be real with you, it's Steam, so like 1 million views is like 7 seconds, right? But like whatever.
Yeah.
Like
like, take what you can get.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad thing at all.
Fame.
Yeah, you're like, wow, we did it, and it's gone. But
it's gone.
It's definitely a beneficial thing. So like, yeah, I don't think you have to worry or anything where you're like, oh, we used our Next Fest, no one will see us again.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of tools on Steam to help out with that stuff. 100%.
That's good to know. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, Sometimes 1 second is all you need to get someone hooked. Yeah, agreed.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean that's that was kind of the whole point that we're doing the Indiecember stuff. Is all I see is ads, right? And it's like you watch a video and you're like, that looks cool, but does it feel cool? Who are the devs?
Yeah.
Are they cool?
Yeah.
You know, like that's the tough thing about all of it. But no, yeah, I think this is rad, man. I think you guys are making some cool. I do have a question about the game for like kind of the genre.
Sure.
Sometimes beat 'em ups will let you move upwards and downwards across the stage. Your guys is locked to a single plane. What was the design reason for that?
Oh man, I hated in Streets of Rage 4 as much as I love the game. My kids and I would play it constantly, and we would play like verse mode, or we would attack each other. We would try to grab each other, and you couldn't grab, so it used to frustrate the hell out of me. And I was like, I hate Z-axis or that ability to move up and down.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I love Street Fighter motion inputs, and the easiest way to do that was to just basically work on a 2D plane.
Yeah.
I feel like you can get a little bit more, you know, it's a weird preference, but it's something that I just enjoy personally. It's more like a personal preference.
Nice.
But yeah, I like 2D planes. I like combos, like motion inputs, all that stuff. And also wanted to create this, like, you know, this intensity of like hordes of enemies just kind of coming at you from either side of the screen, above, below, and you just have to like do the best to vanquish them. Use your special attacks, combos, whatever you got.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels good for that because it kind of feels like that. And I was like, I was trying to think of all the games that I played that had that like move up and down. And like the only thing that popped in my head, as funny as it was the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It was like, that's weird. But their range of movement was huge up and down. Like it was not a tiny amount. It was massive. Yeah, they're
like belt scrollers. They call them, I believe.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, I didn't even know that, that genre.
Belt scrollers.
That's cool. No, I dig that. Yeah, this is. I think the most interesting thing to me is you guys have done. Like normally, I would see a game like this. It'd be based around co-op, but you've done a single player experience. Or it'd have multiplayer, you know, in today's age, you get a lot of competitive multiplayer fighting game, right? But you didn't do that.
Yeah.
And you've made something that looks really good and feels really good, and it's just made with a very focused design, which is make a cool experience for one person, right? And so I'm very interested in that because it's kind of like a flair where you're like, hey guys, you can make games like this. Because you just don't see those, man. Like, you don't. And I think that's rad. And I think you guys are doing something that's really cool because of that.
Thanks
you know,
so
it's very, hey, the genre is here. Use the genre. Make the game like
this.
Exactly.
It's just a way to stand out in a very crowded space. You know, that's why I was like, hey, let's just be different. It's like, it's intentional by design, but it's also meant to be different and unique. And it's supposed to be fun, you know, that's just key, man. So,
all right, ads are over, and we will watch this cool trailer.
In a world on the brink of destruction, where the streets are crawling with terror, one unlikely hero steps forward as humanity's last hope.
Hell yeah.
Is Kid, a young martial artist as swift with punches and kicks as he is with delivering your pizza. Unleash your arsenal of skills and fighting techniques to demolish all your foes standing in your path.
Love that. Oh, that's a cool design.
Delivering justice, one punch and kick at a time.
Hey. Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That looks really good.
that was
Cool trailer,
that was a
man.
big trailer for us. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yanni,
no.
our one of our lead composers, helped put that together. There's some awesome music for the game too. I think
Yeah.
like a nice mix
Yeah, and that's all
of
made custom for you guys too then, yeah? Like all
yeah.
from your
Oh yeah,
contractors. That's rad.
yeah. We use local musicians, composers from all over, and then my good friend Calvin, he's got some good names that'll be composing music for the game.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're
Hold up.
excited to see how it turns out.
What is this? Newgrounds. You guys have this on
Yeah,
Newgrounds, dude? No, tell me about this. I
we
grew up
did.
on
We
Newgrounds,
did.
man.
Yeah. So same, Flash era.
Yeah. Back when Flash actually existed. Yeah.
Yeah, we get ripped on for the FNF crew, man. They say our character looks like a boyfriend from FNF, so not much I could do about that. I'd never played that game before, so I had no idea. I was like, oh, okay. There's some similarities because he has his hat turned backwards. I guess that's like
That's
a
funny.
thing.
That's
Yeah,
really
but
funny. I mean,
no,
people are
I
always going
love
to find
Newgrounds.
similarities or whatever they have. But no,
Yeah.
Newgrounds is sick.
Newgrounds helped us, like, kind of gave us a boost early on. I put
Really?
one of the old WebGL games up there, and that helped us with a lot of like feedback and just like people kind of learning more about the game. That was where
That's
we
really
first
cool.
started. Yeah,
That's really cool, actually. I think the one that ended up working the most for us was called Game Jolt, and that one's still around. But it's like
Oh, wow.
demos. It's all for demos. That's it.
It's
You just
cool.
you just throw
Jolt.
your demo up there, and then it was like amazing, to be honest. But like Newgrounds
Yeah.
is wild to me because like you never think about that as a place to show off your games a lot of the times. I guess when we were
Yeah.
kids it was, but like
Yeah.
I didn't think about it like that now. But if you guys did and it worked out, that's cool. That's actually
It's
really
still,
cool.
yeah, it's still like a nice vehicle
That's
to
awesome.
put your game out there. It's like, I think I watched Indie Games, the documentary, and I believe like Meat Boy, they put their game up there, or they had
they
their
really?
game originally. Yeah,
I didn't even
a lot of
that
big
up.
games were broken on Newgrounds. It was like super important for us to get out there.
I think Meat Boy might have been. Yeah, Meat Boy was early. Newgrounds,
Yeah, it was early,
wasn't it?
like
Yeah.
early prototype.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Flash prototype from Meat Boy was up on Newgrounds in 2008.
Yeah, it's wild to think about.
Ancient, yeah, the old days, right? But no, that's cool as hell. So,
Yeah.
as I was playing through the game, I was picking up a number of consumables on the ground. Do you have any ideas for like power-ups or like weapons or anything like that? Kind of like, there's always something like that in those, but I was
Yeah.
wondering if you have any ideas there.
Yeah, so I was trying to figure out a way to avoid picking up weapons in game, but allowing the player to use a weapon as like an augmentation of their attacks.
Okay.
So Kid actually has like that. He has that blade that he uses during that one super. So we're thinking about incorporating that into a level where you actually just use a weapon throughout that entire level, kind of switch up the gameplay a little bit.
That's sick. No, I dig that. That's a lot of work,
Yeah.
but it's sick.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of work, but I think we'll probably just add it as like I guess you could say, extending his existing attack, like move set, and then just again, like augmenting the existing attack move set with a secondary weapon or some sort of weapon that somehow attached to the combat. Not really sure exactly how we're gonna do it, but it is something that we sketched out
Fair.
in theory.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of stuff ahead of you to discover and to determine if it works or feels good and everything like that. But the core of the engine that you have now is running and it feels good. So like,
I was sorry to interrupt you. Is there a way I can show you, like, can I send you a GIF or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks sick. Oh shit.
If you want to, that's like what we have planned as far as, the current Ultimate
one,
is
yeah?
not. That's the one we have. That one's fleshed out a little bit further. So you can do
looks
stuff like that in game.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's
So
all
stuff
just
like
very
that.
flashy, and like I'm a sucker for stuff like this. The beam from the side of the environment, like going in every direction. Like I'm a sucker for that, man. Because I don't know. If you're doing an alt, it's got to look really cool. And if you're like shooting
it's gotta
lasers all
look-
over the screen, it looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go big.
That looks rad. I dig that.
So yeah, that's the direction we're going with that. As far as introducing a weapon and such, you can kind of see how it more or less floats alongside of him.
Nah,
So that's like a cheaper way to do it instead of us having to create new moveset for each time Kid is holding a weapon. We're like, you know what? Let's just float it.
And you've got a whole bunch of like you've got a mini game section here. You're gonna have like a whole bunch of different mini games throughout the game.
Oh, we have several. Yeah, we have another game that's sort of influenced or inspired by Burger Time. It's called Pizza Time.
That's the one at the top.
You make
left.
pizzas.
Yeah,
you make pizzas instead of burgers. So,
as Pizza Kid, will I ever actually deliver a pizza?
probably not in this version of the game, but there are characters in the game that there's additional characters in the game, like supporting cast members that you will play as, who will deliver pizzas.
Good. Can I? And this is a big deal, by the way. This is a big deal for everyone in the community, and you will be judged harshly. You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I pet the dog?
Sure. Why not?
Good.
Yeah. At some point you will. Absolutely.
Good. Without that, it'd be over, dude. Like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
See, game of the year. Pet the dog. You have to pet.
Gotta let him lick your face, you know.
Yeah. Pet the dog, dude. Okay. Game will be playable. There we go. See, it's a very touchy subject. You have to pet the dog.
Yes.
It's important.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
We need
the
to pet
dog is the dog's based on Belgian Malinois. So
really? It's
like one of my favorite.
Big dog. It's a big dog.
They're super agile. Oh yeah, we have a level plan for the dog. You get to play as the dog.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really neat. I like that.
Like a running gun. Yeah. Yeah,
Let
we
me
have all the
show
animations for the dog as well.
Let me show chat these dogs
cool.
because they're big dogs. If I could find an image that actually isn't blurry, thank you, Google.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
put the
they're
worst
also-
quality images right at the top.
They're amazing dogs too. They can climb walls and
They're
do all
super
kinds
smart.
of wild tricks. Yeah.
Yeah, they're super smart.
Yeah, wild.
This isn't going to show the dog's size, but they're
a ball of energy.
they're a super high energy animal. So based off of that, but having robot parts, Cyborg Malinois, which is kind of cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, big dog, dude.
Yep.
Climb walls. Yeah, they can climb walls. Let me see if we can find a good video of that.
It's pretty wild.
It auto-completed, so that's how you know it's good. Oh, these images are crazy, dude. Yeah, just to give you guys an example of how insane these animals are, look at that. He's like, I need to get the thing, runs up the wall, leaps off of it. It's a ninja dog, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
The dog is a ninja.
It's the most appropriate type of dog to use in a video game.
Yeah, exactly. They're using parkour, exactly. Parkour. That's exactly it. But no, they can climb all kinds of stuff, and they're very, very agile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I've seen like training methods where they have with them, where they put them in a harness to try and get them to learn to like go up the wall as fast as possible.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find one of those. Yeah, no, they're wild. It's super wild.
And they can flip. They can jump off their trainers' backs.
Yep.
And like scale trees and stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, it's super amazing. Cool dog.
Yeah.
Cool dog to put in there. What
Very
made you
cool.
choose that one?
The Belgian Malinois.
Yeah.
I was at a park. This is when, art imitates life. So I was at a park with my kids in down Jersey Shore, and a woman had a dog, and it was doing all these wild tricks, and she was training it, and it was just jumping all over, doing flips and like crazy stuff. I was like, "What type of dog is this?" And she's like, "Oh, it's a Belgian Malinois." And I'm like, "Oh, that dog's incredible," and I liked its sleek design. It can like run fast, jump high. I was like, this is perfect for a supporting, character in the game. And one of my favorite movies of all time is I Am Legend. And the saddest part is when his dog dies.
Oh.
So that kind of like, that kind of hit home with me. So I infused that into the story.
Yeah, I'll show you guys this
Interesting
video
stuff.
so you can see this.
Pretty sad.
This is a Belgian Malinois.
Yeah, they're just awesome looking dogs.
They're just ninjas. They're 100% ninjas.
Insane.
Like
It's
this
incredible.
that's what they do.
Jumping off the backs.
They're incredibly insanely agile dogs.
Yeah, we actually, where did I had them, find it. So like
Right.
early on, we designed some mechanics early on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll share.
That's why I
it
just thought
with
that
you
was
if
cool,
you
dude.
want.
It's a neat choice. Because like
Yeah, so-
anytime someone adds a dog to a game, there's always like a dog breed behind it, and there's always like a reasoning behind that. Like the dog that we have in ours is because Shay grew up with a Rottweiler with the same name. So we have a German Shepherd in the game that has markings like a Rottweiler, right?
That's awesome. Yeah.
So it's just like stuff like that, right? And there's always a
Yeah.
story there, and I always find that to be fascinating.
Yeah. I shared the concept art for the dog for Mud. His name's Mud, Mudd. So I shared it with you in the chat there. If you want to take a look real quick.
I will bring it up.
See like what we did from a few years ago.
Yeah, check this out. And that's exactly what it was. Is this leap is exactly what you guys just saw in real
There you
life.
go.
So that's really cool. I think that's really neat.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Cool
had some
concept
other
art.
ideas.
Yeah. Dude, the bite pressure.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying. Full cyborg
Yeah.
dog. Don't say Edward. Oh my god. Making the dog meme. Oh, that's cool. No, this is rad. I think that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Cool character design.
Thanks. Yeah,
So,
thanks.
we are almost at time, but
Okay,
with that
great.
in mind, I'm interested if you have any advice for someone who's just starting out, someone who just wants to make games. Maybe they've never done
Okay.
anything before. They're like afraid to start. We do a bunch of game jams every year. We do 2 of them a year, and we get so many people into the community. They're just like new to this, or they're they want to start. They just don't know where to start. So, what would you say to them?
Right. I would say definitely do some research. It's key. Research as many games as possible, and watch a lot of movies. I always tell people to watch movies because like movies are the ultimate inspiration for game design. And just don't give up. Keep going, man. Like even there's days when you like kind of feel like a failure or things aren't going to work out. I mean, I've had that happen to me several times throughout this process where I lost like a developer who kind of, dipped out on me and they were like, I don't want to do it anymore. And they just kind of ghosted you. You just kind of got to keep going forward, keep pushing ahead. But yeah, planning is important. Just writing a lot of ideas on paper. I mean, that's what's cool about game design is like I could be driving down the street and just have an idea pop into my head about like whatever, anything I saw or something I saw, and I'll just note it down in my phone or jot it down on a piece of paper. I actually draw a lot on Post-it notes because I like the small space to work with. Like it's just like this tiny little space that you have. Just keep creating, keep thinking about goals, and I don't know, man. Just it's hard to explain. It's like I come from a different background, so I'm like I started as a designer, as a 2D designer, and then got into the interactive space like way later. So for somebody who had zero experience, it was more or less just, I think surrounding yourself with people who know more than you do is really important, and making connections with people who know more than you do, and just try to be confident, and just start basic. Like this game was actually the version of Pizza Kid that you see today is nothing like what we started with. It's a constant evolution, and start with basics if you can. Because my son is a Roblox studio developer, and he's only 11 years old, and he tries to create the most complicated games. He wants to make Fortnite in Roblox. So I try to explain to him like you have to start very small, very basic.
They all want to make Fortnite and Roblox, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess that's the advice I have for now. I'm too tired to think of anything else.
No,
I'm sorry.
that's a totally fine amount of
Pretty
advice,
burnt out.
man.
Yeah, I'm kind
And
of
to be
burnt
real
out.
with you, people are here to hear you ramble about stuff like that. So like even if you felt like you were rambling, good.
Oh, I'm big time rambler.
Ramble it up, dude. Like that's the whole point of this is like I think one of the things that misses from a lot of like game shows to me is, you don't get to know the devs. And that means you're rambling about the thing you're passionate about. The thing you're most passionate about is the thing you're working on here. That matters a lot.
Exactly.
And I think it's cool to hear that. So I love that
Awesome.
advice.
Thank
I think
you.
it's great. I do have another difficult question. I forgot about to ask this earlier. I know you may not know the answer, right? And that's okay if you don't know the answer. And you can always ask the community what they think about it. What do you think you're going to sell the game for when you do?
We have it set for $19.95.
All right. Cool. What do you guys think of chat?
Somewhere around.
How do you feel about the pricing for that? $20?
Because I was trying to figure out a good price point.
Solid, good price. Good, 20, more than fair. All right, cool. Yeah, because one of the things that we found a lot of is like some devs are like, I don't know what I would price my game at, and then they're like, oh, I didn't realize I could sell it for more than a corn chip. You know, like you're like, oh, yeah, dude, you can. Like people really like what you're making.
Yeah, because I figured the hardest thing is to sell the game, obviously, but to figure out the right price, that's a whole other, a whole other.
If you guys need any advice for regional pricing, just hit me up. Like that's
awesome.
what I've done before.
Thank you.
Like that's a thing that I'm super into. I find
that's
that there's a lot of regions. Yeah, it is, and it's something that I'm really passionate about because like it unlocks so much. You know,
we pay attention to our Steam results, like our wish list results, and we can see that Brazil is a huge supporter of Pizza Kid because they love beat 'em ups. So shout out to Brazil.
Do anything for them. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. Let me see if I can find you.
They're a huge gaming community.
I've got a thing to show you, which is pretty funny. It's like Brazil is why this stream exists. That's not even a joke.
That's wild. That's
like
awesome.
When I was just starting out doing dev work and like showing off our games, Brazil is how we blew up, and it was because we put the game into Brazilian Portuguese. And then like localize the price for Brazil. I think it's like 10 BRL in Brazil or something like that. Something really cheap. And like that was the idea. It was like you should localize your games for Brazil. It ended up being 25% of our overall income on the game, even though it's like 60% less than it is in the US. Like it's crazy. Brazil will Brazil will support the shit out of you if you if you support them. Oh, it's 20 BRL. That's what it is. But yeah, no, do it. Do 100% do it. Like Brazil rocks, dude. They're fantastic. And very passionate.
Awesome. Yes, very passionate gamers. Yeah.
That's cool to hear. If you guys have a good Brazilian community, man, like you're in a good spot because Brazil rocks. So
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, we'll have to do localization for PK and Portuguese.
Yeah, Brazilian Portuguese. I think the only other regions that really have like serious monetizing problems is that you can fix on Steam anyway. It's going to be New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and Poland because the Polish zloty is like. It's always overpriced, like just an insane amount. And then outside of that, it's like you can't do anything because it's all based on the euro.
Yeah,
and you're just screwed. You're just screwed. And you can't change anything with that. It's like, all right, well,
dollar changes constantly. It's like the yen.
Yeah. Well, the euro. The problem is like you've got Germany and you've got Greece. How do you find a price that makes sense for both of those countries with such different, different forms of income and different levels of income for the same game, and it's the same currency? You can't. There's nothing you could do.
Yeah.
So it's just like a mess for that one.
That's a challenge.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The yen is crazy. Yeah, it is. It bounces around quite a lot.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I know. Yeah, So real quick, also I wanted to just mention that the game currently wouldn't be possible in the state that it's in visually without the help of Pico from Japan. He's an amazing sprite designer and artist.
Hell yeah.
And I suggest you guys check out his game. It's Shinobi Nangrata.
Let me look this up.
And he's working on the Scramble Vice. So definitely check his game out. Mike from Below the Stone, as I mentioned, amazing game. And a couple others.
Oh, this one's like old school
Yeah,
feeling.
he's very
That's
very
rad,
8-bit.
dude.
Yeah, wild game. So check out Shinobi Nangrata. I recommend you guys support that game as well.
This is the kind of game that I would get mad at as a kid, man.
Oh yeah, you're breaking controllers on that one.
Like I could feel it. I could feel the blood burning, dude. Like
oh yeah, it's a challenging game. But yeah, Pico is huge. He helped us recreate all of the sprites for Pizza Kid, and he redrew them all.
Wow.
Each frame, every frame he redrew it for us. So
that's a lot of effort. Awesome, though.
Yeah.
Cool game. Cool dev.
Yeah. He's a great person.
And it runs on a potato. Nice.
Exactly. Runs on a TI-80 calculator.
It needs 2 gigabytes of RAM. Just enough for us to all afford it. Yay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah,
Like, honestly.
definitely check out our Kickstarter January 6th, please. Help support us.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I guess that's about
All
it,
right.
man. Is there anything else
Yeah,
you'd like
thank
to say to the community before we head out? And I will link
Just
your
one-
Kickstarter now.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I just want to thank everybody who's supporting us for the project, and hopefully they enjoy the game when it's done, and if not, oh well, I can't help you. But no, yeah, I want to thank all the people that have helped us.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Amazing people. Yeah, the indie community is just incredible. I mean, once you find these little bits of like these games that exist, there's these little pockets in the community, and you guys kind of gravitate towards one another and you connect, and then it's wild. Like we all just kind of help each other, pay it forward, kind of like what you're doing.
That's the whole idea, man.
Excuse me.
And I'm glad that the indie community is like that,
Yeah.
because that's something that's lost outside of it. And
Yes.
I think what I've been talking about for the last 3 years is that we're entering the indie renaissance. We're there now.
Absolutely. It's
Indie games
wild.
are able to take more risks. They're able to try things that haven't been tried before. And doesn't mean it's always going to work out. In fact, a lot of times they
Right.
fail. But
Right.
the act of trying that means every once in a while you make something that no one has ever seen before and no one else could ever make it. And it's awesome.
Exactly.
And that's
awesome.
worth it. That's super worth it. It's amazing to see.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Again,
absolutely. Go
appreciate
wish
you
list the
having us
game.
on.
Do it. Go
Thank
do it.
you.
Do it.
All right.
Wish list the game.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a wonderful day, dude.
Shout out.
Thank you very much for
All right,
coming
you
on.
too. Thanks, man. Take care.
Yeah, you too. See you around, dude.
And Happy New Year to everybody, okay?
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Did I see somewhere it said it was your birthday, or is that
No, that's a
joke?
lie. Don't listen. Oh,
Okay.
no. My
I was like,
birthday's in
wait a minute.
July. You got it.
Don't make me rude.
Monsters. They'll try to
All right,
they
man.
try to convince anyone they can of that.
that it's your birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
You're the ageless man. I have no birthday.
I have no
All right,
birthday.
man.
See you around,
All
dude.
right.
See ya.
All right, take care, Thor. Peace.
Bye.